The apex court has settled the debate about the rights of the home buyers in the bankruptcies that have been seen across the real estate segment in the country. In fact, this is one of the landmark judgments, with the Supreme Court on Friday upholding the validity of an amendment to the IBC, which is the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, giving homebuyers the right to take legal recourse against developers under the three key laws. It was earlier seen that in the case of bankruptcy proceedings initiated against real estate companies, the home buyers were actually at a loss, even as they had put in their life's savings into buying a flat or a property. What has effectively happened today is a bench headed by Justice Rohinton Fali Nariman. He upheld the amendment that treats home buyers as financial creditors, and the bench actually said that the Real Estate Regulation and Development Act, or Rera, has to be read harmoniously with the Consumer Protection Act and IBC. And interestingly, in the case of any conflict, it will be the IBC that will prevail. So this means that an effective home buyer who has been left in a lurch because the project not being completed or the developer siphoning off the money has the option to seek relief under three laws, which is the Rera, the Consumer Act and the IBC. In fact, this absolutely brings the debate to an end about where do home buyers stand in the current economic scenario, where developers have been unable to complete properties and home buyers have been left in a lurch despite paying off the monthly installments to the banks and also already invested their life savings into such projects. In fact, the Supreme Court verdict on Friday empowers the home buyers to now initiate bankruptcy proceedings against a developer by expanding the scope of the IBC. So in fact, they will be treated at par with the banks and institutional creditors, besides protecting their rights. It's a huge relief. Perhaps this can be best appreciated by those home buyers in the National Capital Region or other parts of the country where such tales abound about how, despite paying their EMIs on time to the banks and putting in their savings as the upfront money for buying a life's cherished dream, which is a flat, this might be absolutely the step required to give them some kind of a recourse.